Hello everyone, welcome to our channel, welcome to our new podcast on the psychology of motivation. I am Tanbi Ghosh
And I am Anushka.
We both are the students of IM Kolkata, and today we will be unpacking what drives us to take action and achieve our goals. Let's jump right in. So Anushka, what actually motivation is?
Motivation is the reason behind our actions, and it actually compels us to pursue our goals and our future.
What are the key factors that influence motivation?
So, one important factor between the intrinsic and extrinsic motivation is its balance. So, intrinsic motivation usually comes from the personal enjoyment or fulfillment, whereas extrinsic motivation comes from the pressures or like external rewards.
So Anushka, why motivation is important?
So, motivation is exactly the thing that keeps us out of bed each morning, and it keeps us striving towards our aspirations and goals. And also, understanding the motivation is actually crucial in our life to because it influences our persistence, efforts, and it helps us in reaching our goals.
So that makes sense. Okay, so according to you, what is the key theory of motivation?
So there are several theories, but one of the most well-known theory is of the Maslow's hierarchy of needs. So Maslow actually proposed that each of the individuals have their own hierarchical psychological needs, and it actually starts from their basic needs and it gradually progresses as to their higher needs.
Fascinating. And theories to motivation apply in everyday life.
Well, let's take the example of intrinsic and extrinsic motivation. So, for example, intrinsic motivation actually refers to individual doing something for their own needs, whereas in the case of extrinsic motivation, someone or any individual does the deeds for rewards and to avoid punishments, and also to have a better understanding of this. So, understanding the balance between these two type of motivations can actually help an individual to actually pursue their goals.
Okay, so that's a good point.
Yep.
Okay, so according to you, what are the tips of cultivating motivation?
So, having a clear set of achievable goals and then breaking them down into smaller tasks will help us to actually focus on our progress rather than the perfection, and it can help us maintain motivation over time.
Anushka, so this is great advice. So, what about overcoming obstacles?
So adapting to tough times and having a growth mindset is actually a key, because if we view our challenges and the obstacles, and viewing challenges as opportunities will eventually help us to to growth and to learn, that can help us to stay motivated and make us stronger to actually cover up the obstacles.
Okay, so how can individuals cultivate and sustain motivation when especially faced with challenges?
So, one strategy is first to set a specific achievable goal and then breaking them down into smaller manageable tasks. This makes us maintain focus and helps us to boost or provides a sense of progress. Additionally, fostering a growth mindset can help us establish or enhance our resilience and motivation in the face of when facing obstacles.
Excellent advice. Before we wrap up, do you have any thoughts and tips for our listeners on harnessing the power of the motivation in their lives?
Honestly, I would like to encourage our listeners as to reflect on what they truly fantasize, or what are their pursuits or what inspires or energizes them, and to align their goals with their values and passions.
Thank you, Anushka, for sharing these thoughts. Psychology of motivation. Okay, so thank you, listener, to tuning in.
Remember, understanding what drives us can help us in leading more of a fulfilling life. Until next time.
Thank you for watching our video till the end.
We will be back with more new interesting podcast. So till then, stay tuned.
Okay, so thank you Anushka for sharing these thoughts of
So one strategy.